Here we have a demo of ThinkConnect working with integrating Salesforce with Presence Suite. As you can see, we have here Salesforce starting page with our username, our password. So we proceed to login. We are here in Sales page. So here, to start ThinkConnect, we should click this button, Phone button. We should put here 3 parameters. First, the zip extension we are going to work with, then the login of the user, and then the password of this login in Presence. With these 3 parameters, we can submit. So here we have the window for ThinkConnect. In this page, we can see that we are logged. The length of our during we have been logged in the application, our user, and our extension. Also, we can see the last calls we have done with our user. For example, here, this is the custom button in Presence. So here we have the quick actions button, and for example here we have survey. We can have several actions associated to this button. So the agent is much more quicker with this in this way. For example here, after a call, if the agent always should transfer the call to a survey campaign, he can do it through this button. And here we have the campaigns that this user is logged in. So to start working, we should start the campaigns in this button. As you can see, now we are logged in the campaign. So we can start. For example, we can start with an outbound call. We go to contacts. We have here the number to call. We can click on the phones to start a call. As we don't have outbound services, we can call from here. And as you can see, we have an outbound call. We take it. And here we have the contact page in Salesforce. And then the call info, the number we have called, the name of the contact, the logs. For example, we have here the name. And here we have different possibilities to typify the call. These types are configured in ThinkConnect configuration. And also the call result. We can choose between all these type of reasons. For example, lost connection. So we can hang up the call. And we can update the task. From here, we can go also to this task to check it. For example, client is satisfied, the motive, and all the information for this task. This is for an outbound call. In this case, we are going to also to see an inbound call. We are doing the call. So here we have the call. We have all the information from the call. We have the log, as we have seen before. These are the queue codes from Presence, for example. And then here we have also the different buttons to manage the telephonic part of the call. For example, here we can obtain the path, the number path for the call. From here we can do different transfers, for example, blind transfer or conference transfer to another agent. We can search for a number for transfer. We can put on hold the call. For example, now it's on hold, and now we resume it. And we can add a different line if it is needed. So, as we did before, well, also in the call, we can control the recording with this button. The agent can continue recording, pause, or stop the recording if it is properly configured in the configuration. So we hang up the call, we typify, finish transaction. So we have this, we can check it. And as you can see, with needs to think, we have here the call. Also in our contacts, for example, if we go to this, in contacts, all the information for the contact, and we have the history, activity history, with all the calls that have been made to this number. And we can check the information. So we have seen both outbound calls, inbound calls, and now we are also going to see how to go to the ThinkConnect configuration. So we go to the setup in Salesforce, setup. We go to install packages. Here we can see that ThinkConnect is installed, so we go to configure. And here in the configuration, you can go to softphone, and you can check here different features to be available for the agent or not. For example, local transfers, disable transfer, and transaction, enable softphone in Salesforce Classic, enable state counter, different possibilities for ThinkConnect, auto login, notifications, not ready reasons. Also, you have task options, also different possibilities, create task for external calls, show call log, hide comment. Different possibilities for the call result. Here you can configure until 10 options, or task comment options also, until 9 task comments. Record search also. Here you can put UUI fields. For example, when you have an ABR, you can put here the fields to be taken from Salesforce. For example, new record, if you want the agents to enable contact creation, accounts, leads. And last, integrations. We can configure here omni-channel part. For example, custom pages, what you want to do when you have an inbound call. And here you can also configure the quick actions. Execute a set of actions over the softphone from only one button. We saw before the survey button, so you can transfer straight to a survey campaign with one button. So these are the main the main windows, the main interfaces for managing ThinConnect. By one side, this is the agent interface, and then the ThinConnect configuration. So it's important at the end of our test, or at the end that the agent logs out from the application. For this, we have to stop the campaigns, for example, length of day, and then log out and submit. So you have the initial screen for ThinConnect. And that's all for ThinConnect demo.